Hello, listeners. Welcome to today's episode of The Ripple Effect, where stories and ideas create change. I'm your host, Anushka, here at Cole Radio. If you've ever traveled by plane or dreamt of doing so, this one's for you. We're talking about the story of Air India, a name that's been soaring through the skies for over 90 years. But Air India is more than just an airline. It's a story of ambition, setbacks, and transformation. Let's start way back in 1932. In a small aircraft piloted by none other than J.R.D. Tata, takes off from Karachi to Mumbai, carrying mail and just 2 passengers. That's how Tata Air Services, the humble beginning of Air India, came into existence. By 1938, it was renamed Tata Airlines and soon transitioned to passenger flights. Just a year after India gained independence in 1947, Air India launched its first international flight to London. But then came a big twist. In 1953, the Indian government nationalized the airline. This means the government took over its operations. J.R.D. Tata stayed on as chairman for a while. But the spark that had made Air India so unique began to fade. Over the years, the airline started struggling, and by the 1980s, things were going downhill fast. Let's pause for a moment. Think about this. In its heyday, Air India was one of the most respected airlines in the world. Airlines like Singapore Airlines and Cathay Pacific looked up to it. Can you believe that? Things started to change when the government got too involved. In 2007, Air India merged with Indian Airlines, a domestic carrier. Both were already losing money, and combining them made the situation worse. Imagine trying to fix 2 sinking boats by tying them together. Not the smartest move, right? By 2021, Air India was drowning in debt, over 61,000 crore. That's when the government decided to sell it back to the Tata Group, the same company that had founded it. Talk about coming full circle. Now, let's talk about the present and the future. Under Tata's leadership, Air India is undergoing a massive transformation. It placed an order for 470 new aircraft worth $80 billion. That's a lot of planes and a lot of money. The airline is also focusing on improving its services and merging with Vistara, another Tata-owned airline. But wait, there's more. Air India is working on 2 major goals: becoming a world-class airline again and splitting its operations into 2 categories. One for luxury, full-service flights, and another for budget-friendly, low-cost options. Sounds like a smart plan, doesn't it? So, the next time you board an Air India flight or spot its iconic logo, remember, you're flying with a piece of history. It's not just an airline, it's a legacy that's still being written. Alright folks, that's for today's episode. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to share and subscribe to Cole Radio. Until next time.